Hello everyone. Today I would like us to address a very important issue: setting boundaries. Now, being raised in a family like mine, the last thing these people know is setting boundaries. And I know most of you have sisters or siblings who just jump into your wardrobe and pick something out of there and then take it and wear it, and sometimes they don't have the responsibility to bring it back, or sometimes they tear it and then they just slip it into your wardrobe, and it's almost like they never took it at all. It just probably tore inside your wardrobe. That's where setting boundaries is. Even if you were taking somebody's things, you need to have the responsibility to return them in the best way possible. Setting boundaries is more like respect, but it's not exactly respect. I'm just giving you a small, tiny idea of what setting boundaries is all about. Why setting boundaries? It's just something we need in our daily lives if we ever want to prosper in the way we think and grow and the people we become. Because I'm pretty sure the image of the person you are definitely has boundaries they've set for themselves. And usually we don't even realize it, but it sometimes all starts with us setting boundaries. I started setting boundaries when I was actually around 18 years old. Unfortunately, due to my religious pulls, I didn't actually realize that I needed to set boundaries, but when I did, it was one of the best things I had ever set for myself. And yeah, many people won't like it, and it will offend many people, but you need to do it for yourself so that you can be happier. One of the ways setting boundaries does impact your life in a very positive manner, it's that you try to teach people how to respect you and what you want to do. I'm going to give you an example of a workspace. If there's a certain way you like your desk to be arranged, or you like how your documents are arranged, or you even have a coffee mug that you like to use and you don't like sharing your coffee mug, so you take the time to go home and grab a mug from home and then bring it to your workspace because you don't want to share. It's important your workmates actually respect that. Taking your mug and then actually using it, now that's them not respecting your boundaries. How do we practice setting boundaries? One is you need to be clear about what you want. And this is something you need to do on your own. You need to sit down and talk to yourself about how to set those boundaries. Because for them to actually understand you, you need to learn to have understood yourself. If you want people to stop using certain words when they're referring to you, let's just say you're in a community where people like to joke all the time or mock all the time and you don't like it. You want to set a boundary about that. You need to know that I don't like it when you guys mock me, and then you address the situation by informing the people you're working with. Now, there are two ways that can actually come out. The first one, they could actually agree with you and respect it, and they're like, you know what, I actually respect that you love boundary, you want to set that kind of boundary. And then there are those people who actually get offended, and yet they were actually the ones who were doing it. You need to be very, very confident in it so that they actually respect it. Another thing you actually need to do is stay consistent. Every time they tell you something, or every time they joke about your name and you don't like it, tell them to stop. Set your boundaries consistently. Don't leave room for them to fall back into it, because once they fall back, they will widen that door. I know many people have trouble actually learning about boundaries, and they don't even know what kind of boundaries they need to set for themselves. One of the things I would actually urge you to do, go read a book by Henry Cloud. It's called Boundaries in Dating. Now, I know many of you are going to be like, is it about people who are dating? No, it's broad. It talks about your relationship with your partner, your relationship in a workspace, your relationship at home, different perspectives, and you will learn a lot about how it is to set boundaries. Hi, my name is Leila Ismail. Please subscribe and like, and don't forget to come back for more insights and conversations.